Hey guys, tonight we're diving into the sun-soaked sands of the ancient Mali Empire, where traders perfected the art of silent bartering without a single word. And now let's dive right into part 2 of the story. Section 2, Timbuktu's vibrant markets. You explore Timbuktu's trade hub, learning silent barter's practical uses. You're still standing in the Mali Empire, the sun dipping a bit lower now, casting long shadows across the dusty streets of Timbuktu. The air hums with the faint clatter of camel hooves and the murmur of a distant crowd, but you're drawn to the heart of the city's market, where the silent barter system is in full swing. It's like wandering into a library where everyone's trading treasures instead of books, and the quiet is almost sacred. You can smell the sharp tang of salt blocks stacked high, mingling with the sweeter scent of dried mangoes. This isn't your local farmer's market with its chatty vendors and free samples. Here, silence is the rule, and it's weirdly calming, like muting your phone during a Netflix binge. You step closer to a trading post, just a simple clearing with goods arranged like an ancient Amazon warehouse. A northern trader, his turban slightly askew from the desert wind, places a pile of salt and retreats to a respectful distance. You watch as a local merchant, draped in vibrant Kent cloth, inspects it, then leaves a small leather pouch of gold dust before vanishing into the crowd. No haggling, no, "Can you make it quick?" vibes, just a smooth, wordless exchange that feels like a trust fall in slow motion. Historians still debate why Timbuktu became the hotspot for this silent trade. Some say it was the city's crossroads status, others point to its reputation as a place where even strangers could deal fairly. Either way, you're standing in a city that's basically the Wi-Fi hub of the medieval world. Now here's a quirky tidbit. Some traders used to leave little markers, like a specific type of twig or a colored stone, to signal their identity without speaking. It's like leaving a post-it note that says, "This is my stuff, don't mess it up." You can't help but grin, imagining trying to explain this to your friend who loses it when someone cuts them off in traffic. The system worked because Timbuktu was a melting pot. Berbers, Arabs, Wangara locals all converging here. You notice a nearby stall with ivory carvings, probably from the savannah, and kola nuts that look like they've seen better days. These markets weren't just about gold and salt. They were a swap meet for ideas, stories, and goods from places you'd need a camel and a prayer to reach. You wander deeper into the market, your sandals kicking up tiny clouds of dust. The silence isn't total. There's the rustle of cloth, the creak of a cart, the occasional bleat of a goat who's clearly not in on the quiet memo. But the traders? They're pros at this no-talking thing. You spot a woman arranging cowrie shells, her movements deliberate, like she's playing chess with the desert itself. The silent barter system wasn't just practical, it was a way to keep the peace in a city where a dozen languages swirled around like a bad Google Translate session. You're starting to feel the rhythm of this place like you're syncing up with a podcast that's been looping for centuries. As you pause by a stack of salt slabs, each one worth more than your entire streaming subscription budget, you notice the trader's eyes. They're sharp, calculating, but there's a flicker of trust there too. It's like they've all agreed to play by the same unwritten rules, no contract needed. You chuckle, thinking how your group chat would implode trying to organize something this delicate. The market's energy is soothing though, like a warm bath for your brain. Timbuktu's not just a dot on a map, it's where silent barter turns strangers into partners, and you're right in the middle of it, feeling the weight of history settle like dust on your shoulders.